I say, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know I am your host, Lacey G Soldier Turner, and today I got a very special guest with me. She's a renowned dancer, choreographer, entrepreneur. She is an actress, motivational speaker, reality TV star. She has transformed her personal experiences of marital abuse and heartache into a relentless crusade of being a voice for the voiceless. She just been doing her thing a lot, and we finna get into this great interview. So without further ado, I give y'all the wonderful, amazing, talented Drea Kelly. Welcome to the platform.
Thank you. Come on down. So you gonna do my eulogy too? That was amazing. Send the girl on to the Lord in the greatness that you just presented. Thank you.
You're most welcome. You deserve it. You deserve it. So before I get into your event that you have coming on, I just want to ask you, how did you get into dancing and being a choreographer?
I say that dance chose me. It really, really did. As a little girl, my dad said I was sitting on the floor. I did not crawl. I had a bottle in my mouth. I stood up. Soul Train was on TV. He said the first thing I did was this. And he said the commercial came on. I put my hands up by the TV and I was like, more, like poltergeist. So I feel like, and then I walked. So I feel like, yeah, dance chose me. My mother was a dancer. Her sister, my Aunt Brenda, was a dancer. My grandmother was a dancer. So I just kind of feel like it was in my DNA to do anyway. But yeah, dance chose me, and it is my happy place. It is my sacred place. It is where I go when it's up, down, good, bad, right or wrong. It is just now my gift that is a ministry also that I use to empower women. So I just couldn't, it's like air. I couldn't imagine my life without it, and I can't live without it.
Okay, I like that. So August the 31st, this Saturday, you have an event coming up. It's JPEG Creative Works presents Dance and Dialogue with Drea Kelly. For anybody who don't know, it's going down at the Zach Theater, 3224 Locust Street, St. Louis, Missouri, 63103. So can you tell the people what this event is about, Miss Drea?
So it is about, first of all, the play written by Phoenix Bell, my love, Respect My Shoes. It really is this evolution. You're going to go on this trip about women, and you get to see how multifaceted we are, but just not multifaceted, how many emotions that we may deal with, from hormonal just to life. We deal with some deep subjects, light subjects, and the audience will get to see me in a totally different way, to see me as a thespian in the theater, darling, because a lot of people do not know that I'm also an actress. So it's going to really delve deep into all things female, and also give the male a perspective on, sometimes you all just don't know what to do for us because you don't even know everything that we're going through. You have an idea, but this is really going to break it down for you, for friends, family, loved ones, spouses. And then the dance part of it is, I believe in the trifecta: mind, body, and spirit. All of those things have to work in unison for us to be the best versions of ourselves. And a lot of women think, like, they just don't know there's a difference between these two worlds. Pretty and beautiful are not the same thing. Anybody can be pretty. Give me some makeup, a lace front, a push-up bra, I can be pretty. But my spirit is what makes me beautiful. But sometimes our spirit doesn't shine through because it's buried underneath so much trauma, so much pain, so much depression, so much anxiety, that's where the dance is very spiritual and emotional. And the dialogue that I'm going to be having with these women. We're going to sit down. We're going to get into it, honey, because again, don't wear your lashes. This is don't wear the mascara if it is not waterproof. This is not the event, because we're gonna cry through some things, we're gonna laugh through some things, but at the end of it, these women are gonna leave differently than the way they walked in that theater.
Okay, so are you having a panel? Will there be a panel of you guys discussing things?
Yes, it's going to be a panel of us discussing, like I said, all things woman, but we're not going to do the pretty, fluffy, oh, girls, no. Some of this is really going to be about, I always say, I'm not the tissues for your issues, girlfriend. We about to get into it. Don't keep calling me, telling me he cheated again. I called him cheating with somebody in his phone. He liking her photos. He's not the problem. He's being unapologetically, authentically who he is. The problem is you keep taking a cheating man back, and what in you makes you feel that you deserve a man that cheats on you. That's the problem, because until you fix that, you're going to find another him in a different body. So yeah, it's going to be very different. Yo, girl, let's bash men. It's gonna be like, no, let's stop getting with men that we need to bash. How about that?
I like that. I like that. Now, I saw, I know Phoenix Bell. I saw her play "Respect My Shoes" when it was here. So, how did you become involved with "Respect My Shoes"?
So, Mr. Job, King Job Patrick,
Salute to
St.
Joe.
Louis's own. He is
Salute.
AKA Baby Daddy. And why do I call him Baby Daddy? Because he is my bestie, but he's also my children's godfather. All three of my children are his godfather. He's their godfather, rather. So that's how we became. But oh my God, probably over 15 years ago now, we met through Reese. Reese was like, hey, I want you to meet somebody, what you're doing with AKDT. I had Drea Kelly dance theater at that time. She was like, Joel is amazing. You guys can meet. And when I say separated at birth, A1 since day one. So when he brought the project to me, he was like, all right, baby mom, I want you to read this script. As soon as, first of all, when he told me about it, I was like, am I in it? Then he was like, mama, I need you to read this script. I fell in love with it. And I was like, oh, yes, like this is definitely something that is Broadway bound and so far beyond. Like I see this becoming a movie. I see it becoming a miniseries because all the different layers and all the angles that you really get to see us as women being vulnerable and not trying to give you the pretty version of our emotions, but the raw version of our emotions. That's what I do in my dance. I don't give you the pretty version of Drea. When you see me dance, you see my soul. So in everything that I do, when I speak to you, you hear my heart and soul speaking to you. So it's just an overall weekend of empowerment, change. A lot of people are going to be amazed to know what they did not know about themselves.
I like that. So let me ask you this question. So with this event, what would you say separates this event from other events similar to this? Why should the people come out and see this event?
Because other events are trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you. I want you to buy into you. I want you to invest into you. I want you to learn something about you. I want you to be empowered, not come to an event. Everybody on the stage made money. It was great. The advertisers made money. The promoters made money. The vendors made money. The theater made money, and you left empty. This is something where you are going to feel like I paid money, but I invested to put good seed in my ground. I invested that if I do have a garden, I know I have the tools to get the weeds out of it. So again, this isn't about Drea selling you a weekend. This is about investing so that you can be the better you, because she gonna do the work. Whether you show up or not, the girl is still gonna do
it. Yeah, I heard that. Amen. So let me ask you this. Where can people get tickets if they want to come to this event?
Okay, so if you go onto my page, it is official Drea Kelly. It's also on JPEG Works, so you can go on Instagram. The link is in the bio. Again, it's official Drea Kelly, DreaKelly. Even though it's now officially Dr. Drea Kelly, it's still official Drea Kelly on Instagram for right now till we're done with this play. Yes, and that's where you can find the link to get the tickets. Please come out. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your frenemies and your enemies, because they need to get their life together too.
You said bring your frenemies and your enemies. So
yeah, because they need the help too, because that's why they're an enemy.
Okay. So I got two more questions for you. Okay.
Yes.
So after all the abuse and drama with your ex-husband R. Kelly, what has kept you moving on with women empowerment? Teaching these women about it?
Two things. I know that it's bigger than me. And I know that other women's destiny is attached to my journey. And I have to finish my journey for them to know, what does it look like to get on the other side? How do I survive surviving? So that's the first thing, that I know it's bigger than me. The second thing is I created two mantras for myself. The first being, I have cracks, but I'm not broken. I will let no thing, nothing, no man, no situation, anything that I go through break me. It's never happening. And my cracks are where the light of God show. And the last mantra I created for myself is the justification that we take in pain. And I often tell people, and I did create this for myself. Please listen to this one, y'all. If you don't hear anything that I say, your past pain is not a justification for your present misery. And a lot of people want to say my childhood, the divorce, the abuse, what I went through. I lost a job. I lost a house. So that's why I'm mad. That's why I have anger issues. That's what I'm going through. Actually, it's not even the trauma that we went through, because the key word there is what we went through that keeps us stuck. It's because we keep reliving the trauma. We keep staying in the trauma. We keep re-traumatizing ourselves by not doing the work and ending up with the same individual, or putting ourselves in the same circumstances that repeat the trauma that actually do it. So again, if you don't remember anything else I said in this interview, please know your past pain is not a justification for your present misery. You are either your greatest ally or your biggest adversary. You have to choose.
Man, look at that. Man, listen, y'all better come to this event. Y'all see her dropping knowledge and jewels right here on this interview. Look, I'm going to have to infiltrate knowledge. But look, look, she over here filling me with knowledge now.
Come through. And and that's the thing. I want men to know too. I just don't work with women. That is my focus, that, because of the dancing. But I work with a lot of men. I work with a lot of men who've gone through a lot of abuse and trauma in their childhood, still just trying to figure that thing out. How do I navigate this? Because domestic violence, let's be honest, a cast iron skillet can crack a man's skull just like it can a woman. A bullet can pierce a man's heart just like it can a woman. And sometimes it's even harder. I know people don't like to hear it, but what do you do when you're a 6'5" man and you walk into a police station and say, this little 5'3" woman crack me over the head with a cast iron skillet? They look at y'all like, you mean to tell me you couldn't handle that?
Facts,
You couldn't do nothing with that? What you want us to do? So it's not a one-sided thing. It's a two-headed monster that we need to cut off at the neck.
Yeah, definitely. So, Miss Drea, Dr. Drea Kelly, she's a doctor there. Where can the people reach you at if they want to get in contact with you?
So you can go to official Drea Kelly. That's DreaKelly on Instagram. It's just Drea Kelly on Facebook and Twitter. If you would like to email, it's Queendom, as all hail the Queen, QUEENDOM 1974 at Gmail, and put attention Vivian, which is my personal assistant. If you want to email me, find out like, Drea, how do we book you to come speak, to do a class? That's where you do it. If you still can't find me, honey, there's this wonderful tool called Google.
Facts. Hey, listen, Mr. Drea, we're gonna have to do an in-depth interview one day. I love your energy and your glow. So, but my last question for today, though. So, I like to ask all my guests this. So,
yes,
when it is all said and done, and you are long gone from this earth, what is it that you want the people to know about Drea Kelly?
When I'm long gone and it's all said and done, I want people to know this about Drea Kelly. She didn't live her life for her. She lived it because she knew she was born for others.
And there y'all have it, man. It was greatness. So it's going down this Saturday, August 31st. Dance and Dialogue with Drea Kelly, man. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. It's gonna be a great event. I'm already knowing. Look, if y'all love this energy right that she just gave y'all, I already know y'all gonna love the dance and the dialogue and all that type of stuff. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Drea.
Thank you, love. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Like I said, we're gonna do an in-depth interview because I'm loving this energy,
Oh, we will. And this one, y'all, we need to dedicate to my fellas, because I have lots to share about you all, that the light is not shown on. You have heavy hearts just like we do, but where do you guys get to go? And we forget we live in a world where you're not taught that it is okay, that we need to undo this thing and let the people know you're a human first, you're a man second.
Oh man, listen to that. I love that. Thank you. I thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
You have a good rest of the evening, and we will talk soon.
We will. All
right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.